Hello everyone, Kyle here, and today we're back for some more House Flipper 2. In today's video, I've decided instead of making other people's dreams come true, I'm going to make my own dreams come true. My horrible, dark, nightmarish dreams. And by that, I'm going to make a house that everyone can enjoy. So let's get started. So here we are in our desolate villa. As you can see, it needs quite a bit of work, really. There's a lot of mess leading into the garage. These walls are gonna have to come down. Oh, this just won't do either. There's even mess upstairs, although they have been nice enough to leave us some paint, some delicious brownish kind of ish paint. Oh, I've got a really bad feeling that wasn't paint. So there's also some holes in the roof here, and yep, there's been a party here. 3 mattresses. Don't spoil yourself, will ya? And look, there's a plumbed in toilet and another toilet next to it, so you can go toilet with a friend. Let's start with the outdoors and get rid of some of this green. Basically, if it's not nailed down, I'm gonna sell it. Oh, and apparently I'm gonna sell the things that are nailed down. I just sold some of the floor. Oh, I can sell the wall as well. Wow. Well, that's already looking better than it did. A lot less screen. I think the next step will be to pick up some of this litter, so we'll just go around grabbing all of that. Oh, we've got a bag. Just throw it down there for now. 2 trash bags already. What on earth are we gonna do with all this trash? Let's have a look. Can we... Oh, hello. We can duplicate rubbish, and it only costs 1 coin per duplication. Wow, what on earth could we do with rubbish that we can duplicate? I wonder if I'll come up with an idea. Let's think about this for a minute. Okay, so I might have gone a little bit over the top with the trash. But here we have it, the completed product. A pile of, well, trash. It comes complete with a window that overlooks the kingdom of trash. Don't you just want to move in here? I know I would. And look, you can even access the roof by running up here. Hey, neighbors, you've got a water tower and think you're so special? We've got tetanus and other diseases. Woohoo! Come one, come all, visit my kingdom of trash and be amongst people of your own standing. We are the trash people. It's truly a trashy time to be trash. Alrighty, now that I've got that out of my system, here we have our entrance, complete with door that is blocked. Yes, I did it on purpose. I added that little detail just for all of you. Anyway, as you can see, we have a decision to make. Which door leads into the house? Not this one, it's just got a light in it. Not this one, not this one, not this one, it's monkeys. Oh, rabbits, fish, carpet. Who puts carpet behind a door? Squiggly lines, cobblestone, hearts, some squares. So I need to move that one. I can't. Yeah, just open that. Yeah, no, not this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'll open it again. Hold on. Just bear with me a minute. Just need to... Oh, it's this door. It's this door. It was stuck. But before we look in there, I'm gonna have to just turn the lights on real quick. So 1 moment, please. Yeah, that's more like it. That's exactly how it should look. So our next room is this. It's just a tunnel of light. So it's almost like you've just died and you're, going to see Jesus or someone like that. For me, it's probably going to see my neighbor. My neighbor lives next door to me. Yeah, and it just, and it just does that. That's what it does. Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, we'll keep that off. I'm never going through there again. Anyway, our first room is an indoor swimming area. Wowza. Complete with climbing wall. A swimming pool full of real-life dead fish. But they are real. There's some seating area for the adults while the kids play in the pool. And look, we've even got a little house to rent in case we get someone that wants to come live with us that we don't like very much. Like a complete stranger or grandma. Yes, indeed, this took me far too long to achieve all of this. So I can tell you now that from this point forward, things are only going to go downhill from here. But don't get too disappointed because I do have a surprise for you. Are you ready? Close your eyes. It's a pool table. Yes, it's a pool table. How wonderful. The only problem is I've only given them one ball. Just for a bit of fun, there are 15 other balls that I've hidden within this video. See if you can see them all. Oh, you can open your eyes, by the way, if you still haven't. If you can find every single one, just know that I'm proud of you, like a stranger would be, that has watched you from outside your window every night this week. Okay, so what do we have to play with? This is lots of space, really. And we've got some space upstairs as well, which is like probably the master bedroom, given that it has the window that overlooks the stink heap. Yes, we got to make something here first, I think. So, any parent's bedroom really needs a bed. And if your parents are anything like my parents were, my parents had a water bed, which is very 1970s. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll give them a water bed. Well, there's the water. And with a little help of a mod, we can place a bed in the water because normally you can't place beds in water. But with the mod we can, so it's brilliant. Oh, so 1970s, it hurts. Anyway, as is with any parents, they're going to want to use the bathroom at some point in the night, probably quite quickly as well. So I've decided the next thing we'll do is basically just build a maze for them. So there we have the maze completed. Basically, you start from this side of the bed and you get out. So it just has to come this way and then this way, and oh, that's a dead end. What about down here? Maybe? No, that's also a dead end. How about down this way? No, this is also a dead end. Oh, we're just going down all the dead ends. What about this way? Nope, that leads downstairs. There's nothing else here other than the downstairs. Oh, what about this way though? Maybe if we come around this corner and yeah, this looks about right. I feel like this is the right way to go, but I'm not entirely sure. No, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, this way. Oh, look, all the Legos on the floor. Imagine walking through here barefooted. Ooh, ooh, you managed to find the way to the bathroom and you realize you could have just got out of the other side of the bed. Anyway, we should probably actually add a toilet now for the people to use. And I'm thinking something ensuite. So underneath can also be adjoining. So there you go. I think this is a good space for a toilet. We'll just take a cheap and cheerful toilet. Oh, carpet on the toilet seat. That's classy. And we'll just put it here. Now we can put like glass ceilings down. And when you need to use the toilet, you just break the glass really and jump down into the pit. Okay, let's go downstairs. The parents' bedroom's done, I think. On to the next. Right, so we have this area here, which would make a lovely living room area. All we need really is some kind of sofa unit. So something like this would be lovely because it fits around the toilet. Put another one here. Oh, lovely stuff. And I guess the TV screen could go just on the glass here. Yeah, that would be great. Except now people can't watch it. I know what we can do. Why don't we use this glass wall like so, and another one just here. Then we just put in a couple more here and roughly here. There you go. Now you can watch your favorite TV programs. This wouldn't even be slightly awkward. What I'm thinking is we get some sort of little light and we just kind of place it under the toilet like so. Well, the last thing we need to do for this then is some of this nice carpet to place down inside. There we go. So now when it starts to get dark and you're still wanting to watch TV and you're all cozy on the sofa with your family, you just whack that button and it lights up the toilet, which makes it easier to see the TV and the person using the toilet really. And I know what you're thinking, where's the toilet paper for the poor soul? Well, it's with us, isn't it? My dear old grandma used to always say, a family that poops together probably goes to therapy together. So just imagine all the time you'd spend together as a family. It's just one of my many great bits of advice, really. You're welcome. Okay, that's pretty disturbing even for me. I'm a bit ashamed of it, but I did just find a fork, so you know, apples and oranges. Right, I think the next thing we need to do is fit a kitchen in. The centerpiece of any great kitchen is a fridge, of course. It's a bit dark at the moment, so if we buy ourselves a nice little bed and just place it down, we can travel until the morning. Yes, I said travel. I refer to sleep as time travelers. It's basically the same thing. thing. The only difference is when you tell people, I've just woken up and it's 5 p.m, they call you lazy. Whereas if you tell them you've just finished time traveling, they think you're mental but kind of cool as well. The important thing is that thanks to political correctness, they keep their opinion to themselves and my feelings don't get hurt. Anyway, back to this kitchen we're doing. We need some cabinets, some hanging ones will be nice. So maybe one there, one there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Some cabinets here and maybe some here. Yeah, I like that you can't open that. My goal for kitchen space is basically just a room where you can't open any of the cupboards properly, because I'm pretty sure that's what every family wants. A poorly fitted kitchen. Oh, that's satisfying. All right, I think that's enough kitchen space. Let's have a sink just here. We need some ovens and stuff. Could have a hob on the floor, I suppose. That'd be good if you want to warm your feet while you're working on the kitchen. You can have an oven just here. Yeah, that's good. An oven hood in case we get steam. We'll just put that above the fridge. And hell, let's have some more heating pads here. Here, underfloor heating. That's the key. Now it's all nice and hot. And no family can be without a blender, really. Could even have a washing machine, I suppose. Just here. And a microwave. It's going to sit there. Oh, good. That's gone through the glass. And there you have everyone's dream kitchen, where no cupboard truly opens or closes properly. Oh, except for that one. Turns out that cupboard opens and closes properly, but it did. Not anymore. Next, I think we need a bathroom, and let's face it, there's not much privacy in this place, so I think it's only fair we give some for at least this. Oh, don't worry about the gaps. That's not a privacy issue. That's a releasing steam issue. There we go. Now we want to add a door. I'm not a big fan of doors, so I'm just going to make our own. There we go. Bit more. Maybe if I go down as well. No, that's gone down to the floor below. That's fine. We can just just extend this out slightly here. I've done it from the floor, I think. Oh, doors certainly were easier to get through back when I was a kid. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm just breaking myself in. Do you know what? Let's just add a little door just here. Okay, that's good. Right, so we need a bathtub of sorts. Maybe something quite luxurious would be nice. Oh, this is quite fancy, isn't it? Just put that there. That's lovely. Okay, seems like a bit of a waste of room just for the bath and nothing else. I guess we could put some shelves around the unit, kind of like this. Yeah, that's nice. And on said shelves, we'll just put some of the appliances, really, like hair curlers, straighteners, your hair dryer, coffee machine, blender, cleaning robot. And we can put a microwave on the edge there for people to use. Maybe a toaster or two. Always want to have enough toast, really, when you're in the bath. Have another coffee machine down there for them. Easy to reach. Monitor. Plenty of lights. You can never have enough mood lighting when you're in the bath. Hell, I'll even put a couple in the bottom. That'll act like underwater lights then. And there you have it. We've got our bath all nice and sorted out. A lovely bath for the people. Yes. You enjoy this bath, will ya? Enjoy it indeed. Right, we also need some children's rooms and a game room, really. So, thinking for the kids' rooms, we can kind of just like take off some of this here. Yeah, that's nice. And a wall here. Overdid it a little bit, so let's just get rid of some of that. There we go. Get a nice door. Kids' room number 1, kids' room number 2. Cool. So we just need to lock off this as well, really. So we'll have a room for a kid we like and a room for a kid we hate, which is pretty standard in every household. There's always the firstborn who is the most important, and then every child after that is just a spare. Hashtag I was the spare. Let's start the movement, people. So the child we like, he's going to get a rather snazzy star bed, and heck, I don't know, what do kids like these days? There's a duck. You can have a duck. Enjoy that, yeah? And as for the second child that we don't like, so instead of a bed, we're just going to lay a couple of pallets on the floor, and we'll give him a nice bag of cement to rest his head on. And do you know what? I'm feeling kind of generous. So for a blanket, I'm just going to go ahead and give him a stapler and some toast. He can staple toast to himself because it will keep him nice and toasty. And also, if he goes and feeds the ducks, he can just lay on the floor. Remember, kids like ducks. As for decor, I just want to give them a nice kind of message on a rug. Remember, we love you. And that's the kids' room done. That's great, isn't it? Look, a little ducky. And a message for the hated child. Remember, we hate you. You are the worst child ever. Oh my god, how much room does this rug give me to type? I can't believe I have so many letters available. This is great value. You really get your money's worth. I'm really happy with this as a rug. I will definitely leave a positive review for it. Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Where was I? Oh, yes, we hate you. And that's the kids' room done. Yep, you've got all your bread, you lucky bugger, you. Right, I think it's time for a playroom now. And I'm thinking this is a lovely space for a playroom. And if I know play, I know children will absolutely love this as a plaything. Trampolines. That'll be cool, won't it? There we go. Cool trampolines, isn't it? Oh, I'm almost hitting the roof. But the problem is, all this bouncing's going to get me really hot and bothered, isn't it? So I need some way to cool off while I'm doing this. There we go. That'll keep the kids cool in the summer. Now they can bounce all they want, and they just have to kind of watch their head a bit. Otherwise, it's going to get cut off. But that's not my problem. I'm just the fun police. I'm not the decapitation police. Anyway, that's finished now. I believe that's all the fun the children deserve. Well, that's the house completed. I guess there's only one thing left to do now, and that's seeing how much money this abomination is worth to us. So let's sell it on the market to someone. Oh, I see. Minus 914,000. That's fine. You know, there's always some costs involved in renovations. We can see how much people will give us at auction. Mr. Bile, you won't find a better buyer for a dirty house like that. Minus 5,159,000. 6 million in total. What? You're gonna make me pay to have you take the property from me? Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. No, I think instead of that, I'm gonna do the only thing I can do, and that's destroy everything I've built so that no one else can have it. I'm just gonna have to knock down every inch of this property. I'm not giving it away for free, you know. This took me a lot of time to build. Well, I'm supposed to just let the man come in and take over my property and turn it into some kind of hotel or something? Over my dead body, I say. I would rather take every inch of this place down than give it to someone else. I mean, I suppose another way I could have looked at this is, if I'd have taken his deal, I would have technically been a multi-millionaire, just an anti-millionaire, because it would have been in the minuses. I need to have a quick break. It's getting late. There we go. We time traveled again. Back to work. Soon there will be no evidence left that I was ever here. The very foundations of the house I created are going. Nothing will remain except a pile of trash and sadness. And apparently this blender, wow, the blender does not move. Makes you wonder how people keep breaking them, doesn't it? It's starting to get a little bit complicated, I will say that much. It's almost like destroying the building from inside was a bad idea. But if it was such a bad idea, then why did I have it? Ask yourself that one. In fact, I'd say it's quite out of character for me to have a bad idea. They'll say bad ideas? Kyle? Yeah, sometimes. But they won't say all times. You know, something feels very right about this. I actually feel more at home here than I did when I was inside the building. All I need is my bathtub full of lukewarm water and all this trash piled on top of me for warmth. Yes, sirree, I'm living a life indeed. I'm living a life. That is one big trash pile I've made. It's now just kind of a crater of a life I used to have. Some of the bags are even stuck in the sky so you can kind of run on top of them, which is kind of cool. Call me crazy, but this certainly feels more homely than it did before. And look, I even still have a trampoline to play on, so that's nice. Oh dear.